Supplemental list, page 1 to 8.
Item 5 may be taken up some other. Right? But that is not item with respect. One time assignment. You are Mr. Patra. Patra.
Item 5, I have filed a IA for intervention.
I agree. So, Amit Kumar Patra for the petitioner. Upon the matter, sir?
Subhendu Kumar Naik.
Subhendu Kumar Naik for intervention. Opposite party black. Black for Subhendu Kumar Naik. The matter being listed for fresh admission is mentioned by the council for the processing. Accordingly, the matter is adjourned and liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench. So, Naik Learning Council submits that she has filed application for intervention.
Page 2, 9 to 18.
Item 11 minutes. It is a case of the Orissa land rights to slum Orissa Act 2017 laws, assigned to court number 6 laws.
So today I'm omnipresent. When you have a small a day's assignment or a half day's assignment, some matters. Even the division based matter, of course, I can.
Single class.
So Subhash Chandra Puspala for the petitioner. 11 opposite party.
Municipality laws.
State of Odisha municipality can be.
11 Subho Vikas Kunda.
So Subho Vikas Kunda AGF or OP1, but plan. The matter being listed for the matter is listed for fresh admission and is mentioned by the council for the petitioner. Sitting adjournment. According to the matter stands adjourned. It's not allowed to move the matter for listing from the assignment.
Pardon my lord. Actually, my item 4 minutes.
Answer it.
I'm for the petitioner in this matter, your lordship.
Item 4.
So the call me to 5 minutes जो लिखी है इंटरनेट का तो जरा इंटरनेट लाइन का पब्लिक सेक्टर 12 to 18.
Page 3, 19 to 20.
My lord, item 20, order has already been completed. Content may be dropped.
What's your name, madam?
Pragya Paramita Tripathi.
Pragya Paramita Tripathi. On behalf of Chandra Tripathi for the petitioner. मुझे पार्टी के एस्पेक्ट का टेंशन है. The counsel for the petitioner mentions the matter at the beginning of the day's proceeding. Okay, I have to. Now let's write the order. It so and so casting the petition number so and so. WPC 308222024 has been complied with. Focus has been filed by the party. The assistant executive engineer, Odisha Cooperative Housing Corporation Limited. Getting there in that, sitting at paragraph 5 that the order has been applied with. Paragraph on the the definite filing affidavit has entered unqualified applicant for at the inconvenience cost. Apparently, there is some delay in compliance of the affidavit. The apology schedule is accepted. The contact application is done. But it's sorry, yes, thanks. Call the.
Item one,
Please, Your Lordship. My Lord, in this case, Your Lordship, on making adjudication of the grievance of petitioner pertaining to his promotion, disposed of the writ application by the order dated 26/3/25, included on Annexure 1, directing the opposite parties to consider his case pertaining to promotion, taking into account the fact that he is on the verge of retirement, and a decision was to be taken. And due to the pendency of that case, an affidavit was filed by the state government, wherein they admitted that this petition was eligible and his case will be placed before DPC, and DPC will consider that aspect. Taking into consideration that aspect, that affidavit, the facts placed before this Hon'Ble Court by way of affidavit, the matter was disposed of. However, in spite of the order of this Hon'Ble Court, they are not taking any decision as on date. Meanwhile, he has retired from service. The order was communicated by the High Court, by the Superintendent of the High Court on Annexure 2 to opposite party 1 and 2. Besides that, this petitioner has also submitted the order of this Hon'Ble Court before the opinion of 1 and 2 through proper channel on Annexure 4 series. In spite of receipt of the order of this Hon'Ble Court, they have been sitting on the matter, and this petitioner being deprived of promotion in time, retired from service, and he has been deprived of pecuniary benefits, which he was to get after getting promotion to the post.
Santosh Kumar Swami for the petition. Was someone applied for the party? Notice to go or will obtain instruction?
Local instruction, we receive the instructions and also will file a show cause after.
The petitioner alleges non-compliance of the order dated 4/2/59 of 2025. And this is sufficient for the purchase. Passed in WPC number 4/2/59 of 2025. The Learned Council highlights the fact that the said order was passed after the affidavit was filed on behalf of the opposite parties. That of the opposite parties has also has been recorded in the same order. It refers to paragraph 4 and 5 of the order, which are reproduced here. In submits that the case of the petitioner has not been considered in terms of the affidavit filed, the directions made by the scope. The NGA, upon the advance purpose of the update of the understand CRCC instructions, and so if you accommodated to file the affidavit in legal compliance, so according to the message that we say, it's next. For the how much time it's
2 weeks time.
for the side granted to buy the ticket. So we copy there for the lot.
item two,
Posting coordinator to next the pride of Pakistan.
item three,
Non-compliance of the order dated 23/12, my lord. The fact is, my lord, petitioner joined his service 2024, but till date they are not get any salary. That's why Hon'Ble Court direct to the petitioner to file a representation, fresh representation before the collector. Video and video will pass order and release his salary. Till date not release any salary, my lord.
Reputation decision kind.
সেটা আছে পেজ মাই লর্ড 11 মাই লর্ড পেজ 11 ওড়িয়ারে দেখো
Actually, it's a same problem. A content problem. What the order का problem? This order का problem. तो पशु करी पारंती but you must understand the limitations in the complexity. Bharat भी पढ़ो.
আজ্ঞা
In the paper text.
And counsel for the state submit that the writ petition does not disclose the detail of the petitioner engagement. Apparently, the engagement was under the Gram Panchayat. However, he takes a fair stand that any representation that would be made shall be considered by the appropriate authority in accordance with the law. For considering the submission made by the land council for the petitioner and the submission of the land additional standing council, the dispose of with a liberty to the petitioner to move a authority for redressal of her grievance by making appropriate representation by supporting by all the necessary document.
Supported by all the petitioner.
Yes, madam.
Respected that authorities shall proceed in the matter as such petitioner person.
Yes.
Obtain केम किया है रिसीव पे कि आपनकर cause of action in ocular entry और वितरण में drastic action हो जो authorities against है और national analysis करी की read file करी पाई कि आपन reputation देले केबे reputation देथिले
ଦେଇଛି ମାନେ 13/5/25 ରେ ଦେଇଛି
पूछ रहे
সেটা পেজ 11 after order of the honorable court, my lord.
Please to file a fresh writ petition, Your Lordship.
obviously doesn't because आपनकर वितरण consideration adjudication ही की चाहिए पाला ने read रे
ଆଜ୍ଞା
अपने डिटेल देई था ते कोन ऑर्डर नहीं था ता लेखा आपण रिप्रेजेंटेशन ना और रिप्रेजेंटेशन किछि नाही
ମୁଁ only salary ମାଗିଛି ହଁ ଭିଡିଓ କୁ
और तो हैंडराइटिंग जा लेक्चर तक तो बेटा एटेंड नीट टाइप कॉपी दवा था
କରିଦେବି
ये तो पढ़ी दे ये पढ़ी दे
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ହଉଛି
अच्छी लेके पढ़ो तो
ଆମେ ଏମବିକେ
ସରକାର ସାଇନ୍ है
ସେ ଲେଖିଛୁ
ଏମବିକେ ଜ୍ୟୋତ୍ସ୍ନାରାଣୀ ଦାସ ପୁନର୍ବାର ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଅଛୁ ଆମର ମାସିକ ପାରିଶ୍ରମିକ ବା ପାଉଣା ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବା ନିମନ୍ତେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଜ୍ଞା এই ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ସହିତ ଉପରୋକ୍ତ ଲିଖିତ ମାନ୍ୟବର ଉଚ୍ଚ ନ୍ୟାୟାଳୟର ଅର୍ଡର କପି ମଧ୍ୟ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପୁନର୍ବାର ନିବେଦନ କରୁଅଛୁ ଆପଣ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ବି କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଏ କଲେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ
ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ
ଭୁଲ ପାଇଛି
ହଁ
with liberty to the petitioner to move the authority for redressal of the grievances by making appropriate representations
ଆଜ୍ଞା
supported by all the necessary documents. ना आपण appropriate करले ना document देले
ମାନେ ଏଟା ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ହଉଛି
ଆପଣ ରିଟ୍ର ଫାଷ୍ଟ paragraph ପଢିଲେ
ମାନେ ଏଟା ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ମତେ ସେମାନେ ସିଲେକ୍ସନ କରିନଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ଅନେବଲ କୋର୍ଟର କେସ୍ କରିକି ହିଁ ଚାକିରି ପାଇଲି
the debate competition no
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ
the difference between a case a litigation and a speech is that litigation is supported by document
Yes.
और after the petition to that
ରେଟ୍ ପିଟିସନରେ
paragraph ରେ पढो
ପ୍ୟାରା 20 ପେଜ 28 ରେ ଅନେବଲ କୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ବି ମୁଁ ଏନେକ୍ସ କରିଛି ସେଥିରେ ଯୋଉ କୋର୍ଟ
ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ ନା ଆପଣ କଷ୍ଟ ଆରେ
ହଁ
କଣ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ମୁଁ ପଢିଲି ଓଡିଆରେ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେନି
ହଁ ହଁ
ଉଚ୍ଚ ନ୍ୟାୟାଳୟ
ସେ ଦେଇନି only ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟା ଦେଇଛି ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କୌଣସି ସପୋର୍ଟିଂ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଭଲ ଲାଗୁନି କି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ପଢିବାକୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲେ କଣ ପଢିବାକୁ ତ ପଡିବ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ପାରା ଟୁ ପଢନ୍ତୁ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ପାଇଲି ନାହାନ୍ତି ପଛ କୃତ୍ୟଟା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଓଲଟେଇ ଚାଲିଛି
ରିଟ୍
ମୁଁ ଏବେ ପଢୁଥିଲି ଓଡିଆରେ ତା ପୂର୍ବଟା ହଉଛି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର
ମୁଁ ରିଟ୍ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ପଢୁଥିଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ରିଟ୍ରେ ହିଁ ଅର୍ଡର
ହଁ
ପାଇଁ ଏପଟ ସେପଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ରିଟ୍ ଆଉଛନ୍ତି କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପଟରେ ଆପଣ ଧରିନାହାନ୍ତି ରିଟ୍ ଅଛି ପୁରା ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା
ଆଜ୍ଞା Then counsel for the petitioner submit that the petitioner agreed by the non-payment is aggrieved by non-payment of her salary that is due and admissible to her age. She is already working as a allegedly working as a master MBK under the establishment of opposite number 4. It is submitted by the land counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner has not mentioned the detail of representation made earlier as she could not retain any detail of the same and may be granted liberty to move the authority and permitted to withdraw the ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତାକୁ ଆପଣ ଆଉ କିଛି ଦେବେ ମୋର ଯୋଉ ଛିଣ୍ଡା ପିଣ୍ଡା ଆଣିଥିଲେ କାଗଜ ପକେଇଥିଲେ ଏଠି କିଛି ନଥିଲା ତ ତାକୁ ରିପେୟାର କରିକି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଅପରଚୁନିଟି ଦେଲେ ଯେ ଯାହା କାଗଜ ପତ୍ର ଅଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ ସେଠୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଲେ ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ଓଡିଆ ଦରଖାସ୍ତ ମାନେ ହଜୁର ଆଜି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦବା ପାଇଁ ଏବଂ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖା ଯଦି ହଉତା ତାକୁ ସେଦିନ କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି ମୋର ବହୁତ ସିମ୍ପାଥି ଅଛି ମୁଁ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ବଳରେ କିଛି ପଇସା ପାଇଯାଏ କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ ମତେ ତ ହାତରୁ ପଡୁନି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପଇସା ଦିଆ when I'm directing for payment, I'm directing from my pocket. Because that's the responsibility.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Over the several disputes for the volunteer happen at least outside Chester. Victor, କିଛି କାଗଜ ପତ୍ର ନାହିଁ କିଛି ରେଫରେନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ
ସବୁ କାଗଜ ଦେଇଛି
ଗୋଟିଏ କାଗଜ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟିଏ କାଗଜ ସବୁ ତ ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା
appointment 37 my lord. It my lord. I am pleased to inform you that you have been selected MBK for the Sarpar CLF Sapar Village Andrai GPLF Andrai Shimulia Block Baleswar. You are engaged is on
Sir, key appointment.
GPLF ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି secretary Andrai GPLF
ସମ୍ପାଦକ ଅଣ୍ଡରାଇ ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ସ୍ଥାନୀୟ ସଂଘ ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ନେବୁ ହବ ଆର୍ଟିକଲ 12 ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଘରେ ଜଣକୁ ରଖିଛି ମତେ ରିଫାଇନ୍ କରି ଭାଇ ଆପଣ ଘରକୁ କାଲି ଯାଇ ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ କାମ ହେଲା ତାର ଘରକୁ ପଳା ଚଳିବ ତାହେଲେ ସେ କାହିଁ ରିକ୍ସ ଦେଇ ପଡି କରିପାରିବା କଥା ଏ ପାଲ ରାଗି ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ ଠିକ ହବ ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ରିପିଟେସନ ଆନେକ୍ସ 7 ଦେଇଛି ସେଇଭଳିଆ କଣ ମାନେ ଇଏ ରେଟିଂ ରେ ଜଏନିଂ ଲେଟର କୋଉଦିନ ଯାଇ କାମ କରିଥିଲେ ଏଠି ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆଉ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡର କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ପାର୍ଟଟାକୁ ଆପଣ ନେଗଲେକ୍ଟ କଲେ ବୋଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ତା ଆଗରୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ତା ପୂର୍ବ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ 6/3/24 ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପ କରି ତା ୱିଥଡ୍ର କରିଛି ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା
ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ଏଇ କଣ୍ଟେମ୍ପଟା କରିଥିଲି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ ଯୋଉଟା ମତେ ଦେଉନଥିଲେ ଚାକିରି ମାନେ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଲେଟର ଇସ୍ୟୁ କରୁନଥିଲେ ହଁ ସେଟା ଇସ୍ୟୁ କରୁନଥିଲେ
ସାବ୍ୟସ୍ତ କରିବେ come up with some semblance of paper ଆପଣ ଭୁଲିଗଲେ ଘରେ ରଖିଦେବେ ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ହବନି ଆପଣ ହୁଏତ ଗୋଟେ ଆଣିଥାନ୍ତେ ମୁଁ ଅଫର ଜଏନ୍ କରିଥିଲି ଗୋଟେ ସେଇଟାକୁ କଭର ଅପ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଆଗଲା ଅପରଚୁନିଟି ଆପଣ
only application ଦେଲି ଆଉ ତା ସପୋର୍ଟେଡ ଡାଟା
ସେଇଟା ସପୋର୍ଟିଂ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ବି କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ୍ କଲେ
ମୁଁ ଏ ଯେ Hon'Ble court
କରାଗଲା ଯେ ଆପଣ ଆପ୍ରୋଚ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ଅଥରିଟିକୁ
Hon'Ble court order ଅନୁସାରେ ହିଁ ଏନଗେଜ ହେଇଥିଲି ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ କି ମୁଁ ଆଉ only ଏନଗେଜ implementation
ପଇସା ପାଇଥାନ୍ତେ ପଇସା ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି ପଇସା ମାଗିବା ପାଇଁ appropriate representation supported by all the necessary documents
authority
ଫଟା ଥିଲା ତାକୁ ସିଲେଇ କରାହେଇକି ତାକୁ ଦିଆଗଲା
authority
କଣ୍ଟେଣ୍ଟ ହବ କେମିତି ଆଦେହରେ
but if not content maintainable but true fact is I am not getting any salary.
Facts are always true. But true fact कोई भी that's a wrong statement of facts. True fact जो है true lies ही करते हैं. Fact कोई नहीं करते. So interesting. अब ये fact can be true or false. Fact is a fact. आपको जो अगला para कोड है making proper appropriate representation supported by all the necessary documents. That was possible only because not to dismiss the writ application.
Yes, we have liberty to file a fresh representation along with honorable court order as per the
अच्छी. Court order नहीं है. अपना court order खाली देना होगा. Court order is part.
no, along with all supporting documents.
Para court जब इसे पढ़ी you will search for the documents. That is so significant. The authority will चाहे भी करी can he will also look for documents.
Okay, I'll file fresh.
मेरा को dismiss कर देंगे ना withdraw कर देगा.
नहीं एटा withdraw करछि मतलब liberty दियंतु.
सर इते आपका रिपोर्ट कंटेंट जमा है. रिपोर्ट जे पर्सन कंटेंट है.
नहीं ए जो मोर कंटेंट और टाइम नहीं कंटेंट ने सेही ऑर्डर को कंप्लाई करे पे हमको जरा टाइम नहीं. ए जो ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ऑर्डर देथिले
जो देखा
आगे
when we started what we said they are देले इलेक्शन है इम्पॉर्टेंट मोस्ट एक्स डिफरेंट.
आगे
आपको पता है अपन जो भाव
23
तो देखिए यही गोटे सुने कि पांच जन पांचटा केस फाइल करे. चारिटा है.
चारिटा
चारिटा आ गोटे आउ दिटा करी.
प्रथम तो मते से
उकिलकर
नहीं प्रथम से मते बात कर देले सिलेक्शन मु आरटीआई रो मागला को
ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଭାବେ ଚାନ୍ସ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି ଆଗଲେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ନ୍ୟୁଟ୍ରାଲ କନେକ୍ଟ କରୁଛି that day you should have patience ତାଙ୍କର ଜବାବ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବିଚାର ଫାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ହେଲେ କଣ ହେଇତା ନା would have been at least something material would have been there for this to get ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ସୁବିଧା ହେଇତା.
थोड़े नोटिस हेल तो केस लिस्ट हवा very difficult होची तेनो
ମୁଁ ଏବେ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ କରିକି ଆସିଛି. ତ ଦେଇନ ତ 22 ବର୍ଷ. Also I was 30 years. It depends on the lawyer. At least who to give I have not taking up only those matters that mentioned. So what you are saying is genuine also. Distinct the problem about actually because generality of the task. Yes, Adhika. तो सब प्रकार मैटर अछि. तो एकुइ जो जे आपन को मैटर आसी हो. अछि एक्टिव हेबे तो बेला कृष्ण महापात्र न बोले का मैटर बारंबार लिस्ट हो. तो दैट इज द पर्पस सब मेमो आला होछि कि सब पर. सो सेटा एते आपन जदी सेटा करिवे कि हो जे आपन केसटा को परसु करिवे नि तो जे काले आपन को पढि छिबो लिस्ट हो तो डिस्पोज ऑफ करिवे. तो सेटा आपन को ट्रैक करेला.
नहीं
तो सपन कुमार पाल for the petition, Mr. It was one contact received for the party. The petitioner by filing the application alleges non-compliance of the order of writing. Gas basket order of writing by 23/12 jobs. Passed by this court in computers. 07 for disposing of the result of the annexure. Who to the content application? Depends that the vegetation in Moria. Translated to English to read. For payment of my monthly wages, public dues. This application is made along with the application. The order of the Hon'Ble High Court is enclosed. And you have mistake again. The learned AG referring to the order passed by the sports on which that sport had directed post. The dictator, dictator. To move the authority for redressal of our grievances by making appropriate representation, supported by all the necessary documents. Instead, the result of the representation indicates that has not supported or claimed by enclosing its documents to our representation. At this stage, the learned counsel for the decision since when of that decision. So, there was an application to seek redressal of our grievances in academic law. Accordingly, the petition is stopped as withdrawn. In fact, second order भी अपन में problem नहीं है. Second order जेतु है गला से अपन को 14 plus लेके apply करो, ताकि का structure. Yes, for possible procedures अपन first order में individually किसी कागज पत्र अच्छे देखिए कि चेष्टा करो कि इसका बारंबार वो ओडिया application देखिए कि पावड़ा दियो तू. पर वो पावड़ा दियो. ताकि हाई कोर्ट से हाई कोर्ट order लगे देख सके थे वो पावड़ा दियो. That has created a situation where you are अपन progress करी करो. Yes, please.
Item 4,
So, then item 20, you are. There is pension and compliant with. So, I ask your presence. So, I am part of the. I get. Accepting the solution.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. And for the
Is for that.
SS Pratihari, Your Lordship.
Says Pratihari for the petitioner. Yes, sir. What for that is here for the one. If you will, sir, ଆପଣ
Yes, can I?
ଆପଣ party and
नहीं फाइल करছি
Lordship, copy has not been served on us. We will file the objection.
Mr. Subhendu Kumar Nayak for intervention. Without hearing you, hearing colleague, any difficulty, and I should wait for to consider your intervention.
नहीं हियरिंग कर देले कि सोशल है
Intervention. Would you submit your case?
because
Yes, Your Lordship.
property belongs to endowment. Proper endowment
But upon endowment,
नहीं ମୁଁ ହଉଛି being the secretary of ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ ନାରାୟଣ ସେବା ସମିତି ରାଜା ବଗିଚା and ରାଜା ବଗିଚା ପୂଜା କମିଟି ନୀତିକାନ୍ତି ସେବା ପୂଜା ସବୁ ଆମେ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁଛୁ ଏବଂ ଫଙ୍କସନ ଯାହା ହଉଛି ସବୁ କମିଟି ସମିତି ସବୁ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁଛୁ for which I am the necessary party.
Your Lordship.
examine you.
Your Lordship. 68, Your Lordship. But Your Lordship, Your Lordship.
The 68. So that I was collecting from my memory, recalling my memory. So, because he's a perpetual minor, guardian, he can't maintain anything against a.
Your Lordship, before going into the endowment, one thing I want to submit, Your Lordship.
Then I must say, unless you consider that you are a lawyer, sir, madam.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Whatever your client tells are not to forget and close the door and come in. Straight away on the dot on the point.
Yes, Your Lordship. That's what I'm going to do.
But it's the provision.
Your Lordship, section 68 says putting trustee or executive officer in possession, Your Lordship.
There is a specific rule. I'll show you.
Notice by court and cost of proceedings, Your Lordship.
One.
Yes, whenever the trustee or any religious institution is sued in any civil or revenue court in respected of any property,
Then it's slowly.
respect of any property belonging to or given or endowed for the purpose of any religious institution, notice of such suit shall be given by the court concerned to the commissioner at least a month before commencement of the hearing.
Then read further.
The costs and charges, expenses incidental to the all proceedings before the commissioner, deputy commissioner or assistant commissioner shall be in his discretion, and he shall have full power to determine by whom or out of what funds or to what extent such costs, charges and expenses are to be paid, and the order passed in the regard may be transferred to the collector for execution or recovery of the arrears of the land revenue.
So two is very correct, but 69 otherwise, about exception.
Yes, Your Lordship. Before going into that, Your Lordship, first of all, the DT which is attached to our property, the property in concern, has already been ceased to exist. The DT is Raghunath Jiu Orab Sitaram Thakura Bijay Ramgarh. That is in Kafla Bajar Ramgarh, Your Lordship. It does not belong to Raja Bagicha, Your Lordship.
You are again this the point. We are not discussing which is the property, but that stand you have to take before in presence of the commissioner or not.
It can't be because we do not go under the endowment, Your Lordship.
It is the point. You have unwittingly addressed that point. We repeat what you have said. The property attached to our property is not a Sitaram.
The Sitaram Thakur Bijay
Correct.
Ramgarh Marfat Biswajit Prasad Bhor.
Next part. It is not.
It is not coming under endowment because it had the.
That statement will make in the presence of the endowment commissioner or in his absence.
No, it is, Your Lordship is correct. Your Lordship has actually told the thing.
Is correct.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So then even if you are seeking that your property does not belong to endowment,
Yes,
he is the person to say.
yes, Your Lordship. But
This is very
title.
simple.
Yes, Your Lordship.
All the partial degrees, how the law has subsidized that they are all minors. We can enter into the court, we are accepting that we will win the case.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The law we are reading that we in the perpetual minor.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's a fact that state is the authority to protect.
Yes, Your
its
Lordship.
interest.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your point that Sitaram is not a that's
It was a family DT actually.
absolutely.
Yeah, from 1965.
Actually, family duties have become in Kolkata at several places.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship. That they have got ceased to exist on 1965. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Lordship.
That happened.
Yes, Your Lordship. Then later on, a title suit has been already instituted.
The other part is that for a simple technical mistake, why
Yes.
you are beginning your case? Because if you are standing by this fact related to Sitaram Kapuro Vijay is not the public issue. Stand by that. But make the endowment commissioner a party. So that at least you stand on your own assertion.
Your Lordship, we will do that because actually the title suit order has been passed.
And for that, you should not have waited for the court's question to be asked.
No, Your Lordship is correct. Your Lordship is what you.
Then Annexure A, Annexure
Annexure 1 is the Annexure 4. It is the OA application before the Commissioner of Endowment for no objection certificate, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may go to page number.
then there is a must. If you have made a 19A application. then
Yes,
you
Your
will
Lordship.
make it.
Yes, Your Lordship, we will make it.
Matter. The matter being listed for the for fresh admission, Lord Counsel for the intervener seeks liberty to serve copies of the intervention application of the Lord Counsel for the petitioner and the Lord AG application for the opposite parties. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner shall bring on record the commissioner endowment. Endowment commissioner, that one that page. The commissioner of endowments Odisha, Bhubaneswar. As by imprinting as in the NC6 for the time to do the same. Therefore, imprinting the commissioner of endowments is allowed, amended cost shall be filed. First say
3 days, Your Lordship.
within 5 working days, so we copy thereof from the Lord Counsel for the Lord AG for the state and the trust council. Copy of the writ applications and also be served with the Lord Counsel. The council usually appear for the endowment commission. Usually added or which party. Upon copy teacher.
Yes, yes, Your Lordship.
Upon copy by that.
Madam,
ठीक है जी अपन
तांको copy table move पाएंगे.
इंटरवेंशन करते हो
again.
We will file objection to the intervention. Yes, Your Lordship.
Response to the IA file.
Intervention copy.
Yes, please.
Grateful.
Item 6,
Yeah, the question happy for the release. For the opposite party.
Peculiar case, the accused person has been appointed as the additional public prosecutor in the same court where the trial is.
My lord, he should not, because it will prejudice the.
Sometimes,
Yes,
that protects our, now this has become a serious thing. High Court and Supreme, one High Court. Under the case. Must say all. This is a,
No. I have submitted the informant. He submitted the representation before the opinion part number 2 to change the public prosecutor. At least from that court to any other court he can. So that trial.
in that case, you are filed.
Yes.
any other additional public prosecutor may be appointed.
Basically, court that you did say.
He should not be at least remain in that court itself because it will definitely affect.
Whisper is the informer.
He should not conduct
Court
the.
is the informant in if I have a here, you
He is. Annexure 2 is there. Entire order sheet is there.
FIR number का पकड़िए. FIR number इतने corresponding to FIR number इतने.
FIR is annexure 1. Annexure 2 it is special case number 75 oblique.
By filing the writ application, the petitioner has brought to the notice of this court that one of the accused named in the said FIR or no?
Yes.
Charge sheet.
No. Sanjay Kumar Mahanti name is there in the FIR also.
FIR is charge sheet image.
Huh.
One of the accused named in the FIR as well as charge sheeted. In the special case number 75 to 15 of ମସିହାଟା କଣ 2011
ମଝିଟା 2011 2015 ରେ ନମ୍ବର ହେଇ ଯାଇଛି
special judge into bracket SC oblique ST Balaswar has now become the additional public prosecutor. ସେଟା put by additional public prosecutor ହେଲେ ବୋଲି କେମିତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
ନା ସେଇଟା ସେ ରେକର୍ଡ ତାଙ୍କ ସେଟା ତ ଏଇ ଅର୍ଡର ସିଟ୍ ମେନସନ ହଉନି ମୁଁ have
The additional prosecutor is the said court. The concerned additional public prosecutor is also implemented as within number 3. to notice to the opposite parties. One and two. At this stage, if notice is not issued to the members. In view of the prayer that the case may be transferred to any other court. Same district or other district?
My lords, this is special court. Any other public prosecutor may appoint, in case of conduct.
That may be
Ensure that
different. Kind of same. He has been appointed for the Balasore district. Any other Asilebi?
Special court ଅନ୍ୟ କୋର୍ଟ ମାନେ jurisdiction ନାହିଁ. Maybe ଆପଣ ବାଲେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଭଦ୍ରକ case
ଭଦ୍ରକ ହେଇପାରିବ। ନିୟରେଷ୍ଟ ଯେକୌଣସି ନିୟରେଷ୍ଟ ଯାହା ହେଲେ ବି କିଛି ଆପତ୍ତି ନାହିଁ।
In view of the notice the Lord AG upon advance notice of appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 and 2.
My lords.
Appears and red notice on behalf of appears for 51 and 2 appears notice. Stop. From perusal of the records, it is apparent that the OP number 3 has been appointed as the APP for the district of Balasore. Therefore, following the principle, justice should not only be done, but it must be seen to be done. In directed that the learned AG is allowed to instructions from the number 2. It has number 2 as well as the concerned Ayuk from the prosecution side. The DSP, the concerned Ayuk from the prosecution side, the DSP will from the prosecution side for transfer of the
My lords.
any court has a jurisdiction, any suitable, any nearby, any court has a jurisdiction other than the Balasore district.
My lords, the prayer is allot some other advocate to conduct a public prosecutor.
I cannot take it up. If I say that it should be seen to be done.
My lord. What I only.
The problem is he himself is accused.
The prayer is also there. Second prayer is also there.
Nearest special. It's there.
Prayer is there.
Nearest time is suitable for me.
In the meantime, the trial should be.
Yes. The further proceeding in special case number 15. Prayer declared. Shall be adjourned beyond a date. Beyond
My lords, 2 weeks.
But he's not questioning his appointment.
No. Only he should not conduct.
Bar council register of course, it may be subsequent to this registration. 2 weeks that we are after all, Article 48 service as would be convenient to the learned 14th season of the matter. The learned council of the learned DG is allowed instruction by DOS Act. DOS Act the matter shall be listed. Matter shall be listed. After this stage is not calculated at OPM.
My lords, 13th will be better. Thursday. Thursday.
13/8/2026. So this date should not be available. The matter shall be taken up at 4 p.m.
Pardon, Your Lordship. In item 4, Your Lordship, one I have filed, I skipped it. 10 364, your lordship, that no coercive action may be taken against me within the time of this case, your lordship. Because if they demolish my property, I will be in a huge penury.
उसको
Your lordship.
In the next state, status quo as on date regarding nature,
IA number 10364/26 in flag, your lordship.
डेट नाहांती पळेलेनी
Status quo as on date regarding the nature, character, ownership of the property. Put लिखिले तार schedule देखछन्ती status quo की गोटा stay order माने you have to keep the mention the property. Put लिखिले put लिखिले
No, your lordship, in read petition that is mentioned. Page number 3, paragraph number 4, your lordship.
As mentioned in paragraph 4 of the writ application. Read it. Subject property, okay. Subject property, kata number dash, plot number dash. Read that dash. Nursing dash. Stick. I'll be making paragraph parties. But this is also binding on you.
Yes, your lordship.
You also cannot touch it.
Yes, your lordship.
You are yourself with the petition.
Yes, your lordship.
Take it the next statement. Okay.
Grateful, your lordship.
Devra, can you inform the
My lord.
person?
Item 7,
Your lordship.
That's just fine. That's just fine.
My lord Bikram Singh.
Mr. Bikram file for the petitioner. Mr. Devra, retreat for the petitioner.
My lord, petitioner challenging impugned order by Annexure 3, page 28, my lord.
28, sir.
My lord, excessive amount has been charged against me, my lord. 37 lakhs and 30,000 has been charged against me, my lord. Annexure 2 series, my lord, page 19, I have already paid the dues, my lord. In that impugned order, impugned notice, my lord, page 28, 2 case has been fixed. Regarding that 2 case, excessive amount has been charged, my lord. One is 50/1718. Another case is 74/1920, my lord.
Both are recovery proceedings under OPDI.
My lord,
Original proceeding कोठिरे आपनकर
my lord, IR 54 of 2021, my lord. Subject matter recovery as per IR 54/2021, my lord.
So my point is like this. What I'm trying to discuss with you is that whether there are 2 orders of recovery or 1 order of recovery. That's the short point I'm trying to understand. If there are 2 orders of recovery, then possibly there is a 2 recoveries. But if there is a 1 order of recovery,
One order, my
then you
lord.
have a straightforward case.
One order, my lord.
1 order, they have to say that.
My lord, I have received this only one notice, my lord.
That is again, we are coming back to the point that when you discuss with your client, you have to ask this question. And when you enter, you forget everything and straight away talk to the legal point. Your effort should be to show this court that there is 1 proceeding, 1 recovery, 2 demands. So simple. Well done. And the other side will support you. It is not like say they are adversary. If there is a mistake, it's a mistake. For example, for the same part. Otherwise, the problem would be unwittingly you will be admitting that there are 2 recoveries or 2, and whether you will challenge those, because OPTR is the recovery part. Initial demand is by some other, maybe audit report. Just giving an example. Or something like you have deficit registration fee, or it can be any other revenue demand in excise. Possible. There are so many, but according to this, what he actually.
My lord, they have alleged that due to construction of illegal bricks, my lord, they have imposed such penalty against me, my lord.
Strictly no, no.
I
What the proceeding check karo. unless upon which provision is pollution control na like revenue law
Revenue law.
that proceeding of manufacture of bricks unauthorized was done by whom under which provision?
My lord, they have alleged it is done by me, my lord, but in my own land, I am constructing such bricks, my lord.
That is not permissible. Bricklink activity, you have to have a
My lord, first,
for land that they are going minor mineral it has to be only surface. You cannot extract the mineral and say that is my property.
my lord, for my own construction house, my lord, I have constructing the such bricks, my lord, for which I have already paid, my lord, the royalty dues, my lord.
That direct decision about Supreme Court. Orissa, Southeastern Railway versus Orissa because they are of course excavated earth from railway land and started constructing. I think this is give or take in Supreme Court.
Thank you.
But here that minor mineral has exception, what you are saying. That for own consumption you can utilize.
My lord, for own.
So why is that proceeding? What happened there? You have to understand that unless you challenge that proceeding in appeal, suppose that proceeding is put by the Tahsildar of the sub-collector. Tahsildar, you have to challenge it in the sub-collector. By simply challenging the demand, how can you succeed in resisting the demand? The determination by the authority. You have to challenge the determination by the authority that this is the illegal use of. This is a legal use of. They are saying that it is unauthorized extraction of. That you have to show.
But for a moment,
Yes.
for a moment, my lord, in those two cases, my lord, in one cases I have already paid the dues, my lord. I have obtained the certified copy by Annexure 6, page 40, my lord. They have asked me to deposit 15,840 and I have already deposited the same, my lord. The central.
50 case number 50 gote 1776 gote
I did a case again.
तो आपण जोटा देइछोती जोटा आरोटा कोन देबे ना देबेनी आपण जदि दुईटा केस आपण ना रिकवरी आसा then you have to pay both or you have to challenge both.
My lord, my question is, without any inquiry report or audit report, how such a excessive amount imposed on me? That is my question, my lord. Because in one case I have already paid the.
तो 72,000 कोटा जेल करतिछन्ती
आज्ञा तार मु
आपण तो उत्तर देबे ना आज्ञा 72,000 करनी मु दीटा करिछि
सर my lord मु तार already due stuff देई सारिछ my lord
72,000
आज्ञा the certificate copy have annexed my lord
आपण को जते बेले आपण your petitioner has received it never try to never succumb to the tactics of the petitioner to confuse
my lord. This is the certificate copy, my lord.
कोन सेटा आउट केस.
No, my lord. In that certificate, it is mentioned, my lord, case number 50 by 1718. In the impugned order, impugned notice, my lord, it has also mentioned that case 50 by 1718. In both the cases, 37 lakhs odd figure has been fixed against me, my lord.
Better prepared than you. Look at page 21. What the hell or brief को नहीं पढ़ो.
Well, page 2.
2 नहीं.
Yes, my lord.
केस नंबर 50 है और 17-18. दोस्तों पुलिस कोड़ी.
Thank you.
That you have to answer. और 50 रे 72,000 इटा करथि. आपण थ्योरी जे मु घर तयारी करछि निज घर 72,000 इटा कोन. तब आपण 17 मसिया इटा तयारी करथि 20 मसिया इटा तयारी करथि. आपण घर तयारी सरी जो आज्ञा 6 मास आपण इटा तयारी करछन 3 वर्ष है. These things you should never miss when dealing with the client.
My lord, without any show cause, my lord, and without any audit report and
audit report दरकार नहीं. 72,000 इटा जेल पे itself is a show cause. आपण जे कहबा एटा मुट्टा तयारी करनु सरला.
My lord, 72 against 15,000 टंका हेच म ऑलरेडी
आपनकर ऑडिट अमाउंट होछि 3 लाख
33 लाख
3 लाख 63,000.
37 lakhs.
37 lakhs.
7 लाख. देखो वो पाटरी बसु. आपनकर दुईटा केस रे आपण 3 वर्ष काल एकटा तयारी करछन. इसु जिंस आपण पैंट पचारि so that you don't have to remain muted and Thomas when the court is asking you this question. It is apparent, but it's on record. और जो recovery part challenge करछन्ती go to the authority. तहसीलदार का authority की
Sub
collector. The amount of restriction जो वो कर परिबे नहले ADM में भी refer. But I think it is the sub collector. से आगे इटा कर डिक्टेशन इटा बड़ा वर्तमान बोधे गोटा 10 टका बहुत पैसा दे दे इटा बिकला पर आपण जो इटाटा बिकन से पैसाटा की पाइ सी पाइ स्टेट पाइ that is how the matter preparation is to be first.
My lord, I applied for the certificate copy. मुझे जो second case जोड़ा 74/1990.
Don't try to find a version of the system.
No, my lord.
There is sufficient gap in your statement what you have made. ସେଥିରେ ଅଡିଟ୍ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ବି ଅଛି ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକଲି
ଏଇଟା ଅଡିଟ୍
ଅଡିଟ୍ ହେଇଛି ନହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଚାଲିଥିଲା ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଇଟା ପିଟା କଣ ଦଉଥିବେ ତହସିଲ ଲେଭେଲ ଇଟା ପିଟା ଦେଇକି ଇଟା ତିଆରି ଚାଲିଥିଲା 3 ବର୍ଷ ଇଟା ତିଆରି ଚାଲିଛି ତାପରେ ସେଟା ଯଦି ଅଡିଟ୍ ହେଲେ ଯେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଅଡିଟ୍ ବେସିସ୍ ହେଇଥିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସକାଭେସନ ଉପରେ ଆର୍ସ ଏକ୍ସକାଭେସନ ଯେତିକି ହେଇଥିବ ଏବେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ମାଇନିଂ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ଦେଖାଉଛି ବାଲି ମାନେ 86 cubic meters. So it is something like that.
My lord,
Obviously, say, it's sure that we get adjournment. Obviously, I don't usually I never disclose.
my lord,
But
respect.
my point is very simple point is that the client should never take upper hand with a lawyer. ये पढ़े पर तो आपन को से उल्टी करके खाली केस को आरंभ होई छी कोर्ट प्रोसीडिंग से सब आपन डिस्क्लोज करि ना he is under impression upon the impression ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ case ନା ଦିଟା case
Okay, data case. I admit, my lord, data case.
ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସାର୍ ଦିଟା ଜାକର ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପଇସା to take that step ଯେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ପଇସା ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି
My lord, my grievance. My lord, I have approached Tahsildar, my lord, opinion of my grievance applications pending before him, my lord, since long, my lord.
ଆପଣ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ଦେଖେଇବେ
My lord, I have.
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ପଇସାଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କୌଣସି ତହସିଲଦାର can କୋଉ ତହସିଲଦାର can overcome a receipt for that matter. Nobody can. ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ରସିଦଟା ଦେଲେ ଏତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଡିପୋଜିଟ୍ ହେଇଛି ଏବଂ ସେଥିରେ କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଇଏ ପଡିଛି କ୍ୟାନ୍ ବି ଇଗ୍ନୋର ଗୋଟେ 15,840 ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
Again, ସେତିକି ମାଗି
17-18 ଗୋଟେ 15,840 ଦେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେତିକି 72,000 ବ୍ରିକ୍ସ ପାଇଁ ସେ ସେତିକି ମାଗିଥିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ରୟାଲଟି ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ
ସେଇଟା ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅଡିଟର ଅବଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି now you have understood the entire case you find out those aspects
ଇମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଣ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଅଡିଟ୍ ହେଇଛି
ସେ ଯୋଉଟା ତାକୁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି ଅଫିସ ପେଜରେ ବି ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ଟେବୁଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ऑडिट रिपोर्ट पे अपन चैलेंज करी पारी विद लीगल रिव्यू इट इज नॉट एंड ऑफ द रोड एक्चुअली देयर आर सेवरल लिस्ट्स
my lord I have applied I have my grievance is pending my lord ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମାଗିଛି ଅଡିଟ୍ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ବୋଲି so no so
ଆର୍ଟିଏ ରିସିପ୍ଟ ଆପଣଙ୍କର
my
ନॉट एट योर
my lord with respect
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେ ଦେବେ
no without so cause the import such a amount my
କେମିତି
lord
ଦେବେ ସାର୍ ବହୁତ ସୁଖ ଦେବେ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ when you enter in illegal excavation you never showed them cause that is their grievance ଆପଣ କାହା ଘରୁ ଆପଣ ନେଇଗଲେ ନ ପଚାରିକି ତାଙ୍କ ଜାଗାରେ ତାପରେ ସେ ଆପଣ ଶୋ କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆପଣ ତ ପଚାରିକି ନେଇଥିଲେ what is the difference between illegal and unauthorized stealing of minor mineral to put things in proper perspective. That is how principle of natural justice, same honorable judge of Apex Court has said, it cannot be unduly harsh. The allegation होची आपण unauthorized आर्ट एक्सकैवेट करके इटा तैयारी करके बिकी साइले सो कोस कोन दे आपण इटा बिकी दे आपण इटा लदेई रखथिबे कि 2 वर्ष काल इटा तैयारी करछन पास करी माने सेही ये रे एटलीस्ट आपण 2 लाख इटा तैयारी करछ वास्तविक टू कम्स टू 1.5 लाख आउ वर्ष हेले 50,000 खने हेबो कि 25,000 कोन एग्जामिन करी देखो And basically, you are in the, as far as challenge is concerned, you are in the incorrect path. You have to find out what should be the challenge. And the imposition of penalty on the basis of audit report can be challenged. But that you have not done. I don't even have the jurisdiction also. But that can be challenged. Yes, next. The last counsel for the petitioner is Hara Trent. He has adjournment to obtain instructions regarding the details of the cases. Pursuant to which the amount was directed to be collected. That is 50 of 17-18. 50 of 17 and 18. So 74 of 1920. 1820. The allowing counsel for the prisoners are also obtained instruction whether the orders in the original proceedings have been challenged as per statute of as available under the statute. But the OGL is OMMC. Yes.
Okay.
The prisoners are able to use the asset rate for listing of the money.
Item A,
May I please, Your Lordship?
You are actually for the one to five. Yes, Mr. Prabhakar.
Yes, I am challenging the.
Is this item 9? May you honor, please?
Item 8.
8.
Sorry.
Unless I am challenging the allotment of commercial shops, alleging that there is no procedure followed without giving any public notice and allotted the shops to influential persons like relatives of. Yes, my lords.
You had applied or PIL?
There is no notice at all.
Meanings. You got a PIL and more jurisdiction.
It's not a PL, my lords.
You are a intending applicant.
Yes, my lords.
You are narrating yourself to be an intending applicant. The
Yes.
petitioner is intending applicant.
As continuing a commercial shop there, my lords.
Allotment of a subgroup as is country small commercial subgroup, which is within the Masai
Bus stand,
Gram
my lords.
Panchayat area.
Yes, my lords.
Within the area of Masai Gram Panchayat and Masai the district of Kendrapada.
Place name is Juno, my lords. JUN.
Within it,
Yes, my lords.
actually. Yes, sir. It's submitted that subgroups have been constructed as would be evident. Subgroup construction that goes to record issue.
My lords, Annexure 4 ରେ ସେମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି reply.
The subgroups have been 9 subgroups have been constructed. In the market complex of a Gram Panchayat Masakai. They submitted that the said subgroups have been observed without following any due procedure such as advertisement, public advertisement, open public advertisement, and selection. That's what to such advertisement. Hello. So notice to the opposite parties. Along with this order, the lot of APA of an advance notice served appears and waives notice on behalf of rupees 1,225 as waives notice.
So OP6 also.
Number 6 shall be issued by speed post registration and proof of delivery with goods from structure to be filed within 3 working days.
Yes, my lords.
3 working days. The Lord DGS shall obtain instruction and files with response. So advice has response of the opposite parties 1, 2 to 5. To advise. Copy number 6 and file their response upon appearance. I will 10541 of 2025. For the petitioner. Related his submissions are located above. To notice at above. Set one set of process fee. ऊपर अपन देखले it doesn't benefit so defendable benefits to apparat. The prisoner shall have liberty to move the matter for the listing of the matter from the assignment. Take that the call is one set of process here, as well as process allocated that which agreement is guaranteed that any decision taken regarding allotment of subgroup, it's also at that
Masagai bus stand
Contained
complex.
by Masagai Kerala Panchayat. Shall abide by proper orders of school and shall be subject to result of the prosecution. Parties shall have liberty to move from this to for listing of the matter before the assignment.
Item 9.
Your Honor, please.
Madam, A Mati.
Sir,
What was
Swagatika sir. Yes, sir. On behalf of SK Naik, sir, I may be permitted to withdraw this. Sahoo.
Swagatika Sahoo. Yes, Swagatika Sahoo on behalf of SK Naik, secretary for the petitioner. So Subha Vikas Panda agreeing for something. Yes.
May be permitted to withdraw this petition.
What are the London Council for the mention, but kindly just the memo be signed by the London Council that period. Don't sign a memo where you do not have power.
No, I don't have power in this.
Only associates or something,
They are not present here. ठीक है. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
The council for the petitioner, the memo on behalf of the London Council for the petitioner is filed. Seeking leave to withdraw the application. The memo is taken on record, scanned copy updated. Memo states thus, sir. Copy of the memo about copy to the London AG has no objection with the petition is withdrawn. The petition is academically disposed of. The petition is academically disposed of. Yes, next.
Item 10.
To Pedro Kumar Sabal for the petitioner, part is one. Yes.
The fact is, before the house of the petitioner is the resident of Bhuban village, but before the house of the petitioner, the opposite party number 4 constructed a shed for which the movement has been affected, and in the case of need of passing of an ambulance, the petitioner's mother suffered a lot, but the ambulance could not pass. Therefore, the Tahsildar made a complaint and the Tahsildar had initiated a proceeding, OPLE proceeding. In the OPLE proceeding, the order of eviction was passed. The same order was not implemented. Therefore, the petitioner filed an application before the Lokayukta that I am facing such difficulties, the Tahsildar not implementing the order. Then the Tahsildar intimated to the Lokayukta that the opposite party number 4 has filed a appeal which is pending before the sub-collector and he has obtained a stay order. Unless the stay is vacated, I cannot take any action. In the meantime, the appeal has been dismissed. The petitioner has requested the Tahsildar, if his appeal has been dismissed, There is no impediment, but the Tahsildar is not taking.
There is no revealer.
There is no reason.
ଅଛି ବୋଧେ ମାନେ ସେ କରିନଥିବ
She-
appeal dismissal order
Order down to page 14, page 19,
page 19
19 रे 10-3-23. Case record is put up today. Learned advocate for the appellant is absent on call. Learned advocate for the respondent is present on call. Gone through the record. It is seen neither the appellant nor his advocate appear in this court since the day of filing this appeal. Keeping in view,
ରେଷ୍ଟୋର ହେଇଛି ପୁଣି ଥରେ
4ଟା ଡେଟ୍ ଯାଇ ନଥିଲେ ସେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଫାଇଲ ହେଲା ଦିନ ଠାରୁ ସେ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି.
ପୁଣି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନିୟମ
and lordship may kindly have a glance to page 20, that is the representation before the Tahsildar. The nature is PIL in
No, no, no.
interest.
It is ଆମ ଘରଟା ମୋ ଘରକୁ
ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଅନ୍ତର୍ଗତ ୱାର୍ଡ ଗୋଟେ ଗାଁ પર କେତେକ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ସରକାର ରାସ୍ତା ବେଆଇନ ଭାବେ ଯାଉଥିଲେ ଗୃହ ଶୌଚାଳୟ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
is the complainant is a resident of that ward. What
And in fact, Lokayukta has, Hon'Ble Lokayukta has directed. Lokayukta has directed him to intervene in the appeal. That he did not.
Before that it has been, before that it. आएगा से भूल जाइए से.
After it comes to the petitioner, but petitioner for this court. And it is inactional part of the Tahsildar. You will give an effect to the orders passed if the enforcement races come down. It's going to go. Admitted that after the orders have been passed, I think removal of enforcement. Let's say the orders were challenged by filing appeals for the supplement. Appeal number 10 would take supplementary anything by appeal number. By before the subcollector, that is appeal number 10/2022. Referring to the certified copy. Referring to the copies of the certified copy of the order dated 10/2023. Passed by the subcollector commissioner in the deputy secretary that the appeal is already disposed of. Still, the enforcements have not been submitted then. The enforcement being in the opposite the house of the near the house of the petitioner causes difficulty. Rather makes it impossible for an emergency vehicle to reach his house. So, it's an after instruction from the concerned authority. Right?
Within 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. But apprise this court regarding the state statement. So, petitioners shall have reported to move the matter from listing report as it.
Item 12.
But instead of that, if your lordship direct the collector to take cognizance of the matter and to do well, collector will look into the matter. We will issue letter.
Something is too much, it seems to be a little bit too much. Actually, रास्ता अप्रोच करिवा अब्दुल जर पेहरा फोटो इस तो बेस्ट विकास फंड है चीज पार्टी
My lord, challenging annexure 1, my lord, a fiction notice issued by the appeal number 5, my lord. though the LE proceeding were initiated in the year 1983, but till today the Aslar is sitting silently and without issuing any call for. সেটা আজ্ঞା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଇଥିରେ ହଜୁର କିଛି ଏଇଥିରେ ହଜୁର ଏଇ ଏଭିକ୍ସନ ଏଇଥିରେ ହଜୁର ଏଇଥିରେ କିଛି ବି ନାହିଁ ଓପିଲି କେସ୍ ନୁହଁ ଖାଲି ଏଥିରେ ବି କିଛି ନାହିଁ କୋଉ ଓପିଲି ନମ୍ବର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଖାଲି 18/12 କୁ
Annexer 1, Annexer 1 page 17 ରେ ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ନ କରିବେ eviction ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଆଇନ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ କରିବ with due process of law will be followed
without initiating LE proceeding, my lord.
Yes, that is the procedure has to be followed.
Where is LE number, my lord?
No, କହୁଛନ୍ତି କରିବେ they cannot evict you because they are giving you under
7 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଛାଡିବା ପାଇଁ
7 ଦିନ ତ ଗଲାଣି କେବେଠୁ ସେ ଉଠେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି
କେସ୍ ଟା ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଯିବ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏତ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଅ ତହସିଲ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟାଳୟ ବରଗଡ଼ ଘୋଷଣା ନାମା ଓଡିଶା ସରକାରୀ ଜମି ମାଇଲ
ସରକାରୀ ଜମି ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ ନିୟମ
1983 ନିୟମ 4(1) ଦ୍ରଷ୍ଟବ୍ୟ ଏତ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି
ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ ମାନେ ତ ଏଟା
consolidation
ତାପରେ ପଢ
ଏତ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି ଯେ ତହସିଲ ବରଗଡ଼ ଥାନା ବରଗଡ଼ ମୌଜା ବାଉଁସେନପାଲି ଓ କୋରୁଆର ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଯୋଜନା ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ପାଇଥିବା ଜମିକୁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବେଆଇନ ଭାବେ
ଆପଣ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜମିରେ ହଳ କଲେଣି ଏଭିକ୍ସନ ନୋଟିସ ବୋଲି ବୁଝିଛନ୍ତି
ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜମି
ପଢିବେ ନା ନଟ ଏଭିକ୍ସନ ନୋଟିସ
এটা eviction notice no
ଉକ୍ତ ଜମିରୁ 7 ଦିନ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ବେଦଖଲ ହେବା ନିମନ୍ତେ ନୋଟିସ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଗଲା ତାପରେ କହିଲେ ତାଟେ ଉକ୍ତ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶନାକୁ ଉପଯୁକ୍ତ ଭାବେ ପାଳନ କରା ନ ଗଲେ ଆଇନ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରାଯିବ
in accordance
ସିଏ ବି ଭୁଲ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ହଳ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ କହିଲେ ଆପଣ ହଳ କଣ କରନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ବସୁନ୍ଧରାରେ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ହଳ କେମିତି କରିବେ
ଘର ବୋଧେ ରହିକି
ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଅଧୀନ ଭୂମିହୀନ ଗରିବ ପ୍ରଜା ଅଟେ ସମସ୍ତେ ନେଲେ 3 ଏକର ଜମି ସବୁଗୁଡାକ ହେଇଗଲା
ବସୁନ୍ଧରାରେ ହଜୁର 4 ଡିସମିଲ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ବୋଧେ ଚାଷ ବାସ
ଆପଣ ଯେବେ ଯୋଗ୍ୟ ସେ ନେବେ
ସେ 2 ଡିସମିଲ
ଆପଣ you cannot destroy a homestead land. Homestead land is also precious in villages.
2 ଡିସମିଲ ବୋଧେ ଘର କରିକି ଆଉ 2 ଡିସମିଲ ଚାଷ
ବି ହେଇପାରିବନି 2 ଡିସମିଲ ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମାନେ କଣ ଚାଷ କରିବେ
ବାଇଗଣ ଫାଇଗଣ ଲୋକ
କମ ସେ କମ 1,500 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବାକୁ ପଡିବ 2 ଡିସମିଲ ଚାଷ ପାଇଁ 1,000 ଟଙ୍କା ଚାଷ ହେଲେ ବାଇଗଣ କିଲୋ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଉଠିବ ପଇସା 2 ଡିସମିଲ କୋଉ ବାଇଗଣ ଚାଷ କରିବେ ଗୋଟେ ଗଛ ଲଗେଇକି ତାକୁ ଆପଣ ସାର ଦେବେ ସେଥିରେ କଷ୍ଟ ହବ ସେ ଗଛରେ 4ଟା ବାଇଗଣ ଫଳିବ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା ସେଇଟା ମେବି ଏଟା ଓଡିଆରେ ଯୋଉ ହେଇଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ହଠାତ୍ ମାର୍କ କରିପାରିନାହାନ୍ତି ତ ଯିବା ଟୁ ସିଜିନ୍ ଟୁ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଦିଅ ତ ଓପିଏଲ ନୁହଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏଟା ଓପିଏଲ ନୁହଁ
ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜମିରେ ଆପଣ
ରିପ୍ଲାଇ ଦେଇଛୁ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଏ ବର୍ଷ ବାଇଗଣ ଚାଷ କରିବେ ବାଇଗଣ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଚାଷ କରିଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଲେ କି
ବରଗଡ଼ ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ କରିହଉଛି
ବରଗଡ଼ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ସେ ବାଇଗଣ ଆନେଶ୍ଵର 2 ଟା ବି ଦେଇଛି
କପା ଚାଷ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରେସିଭ
କପା ଚାଷଟା ହଜୁର ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ପଟେ ହଉଛି
ସେପଟେ ମାନେ ଆଇ ଡିଡଣ୍ଟ ନୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଏଟା ବିଲକୁଲ ନଥିଲା ଆଣ୍ଡ ସମ୍ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଏ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟେଡ ଟିକେ ଯୋଉଟା ପାଣି ଦେବନି ଯୋଉଟା ସବୁ କପା ହେଇଛି ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ନ ପଢା ହେଇଛି ରାଇଟ୍ ଆପଣ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜମି ଏଇଟା they cannot the whole objective of Vasundhara is destroyed like କୁଡୁ ଚାଷରେ ଜମି ଯେମିତି destroy ହେଇଗଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫରେଷ୍ଟ
ଆନେଶ୍ଵର 2 ଟା ବି ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି
ତାକୁ ଆପଣ put the authority Petitioner
Annexure 2 is misconcept. Se settlement ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି OPL Act ରେ ତହସିଲଦାର ପାଖରେ।
ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ସେ ଜ୍ଞାନଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଓକିଲ ଭାଷା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଏଠି ଓକିଲ ଅଛି। ଇଆଡେ notice ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଆରଟା OGL consultation and facilitation. Survey settlement. ଜମି ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ ନିୟମ 1983 ଟାଇପ କଲେ କଣ ଆସିବ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଟାଇପ କଲେ ନା ତବେ ପୁଣି ମସିହାଟା ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ଦେଇଛୁ ସର୍ଭେ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର 58 OGLS 62 और KS मतलब OGLS
There is rules for 1980.
only for you, but upon the book I not I sit silent because I don't know so that you ask them. Yes, for must match for.
The representation of your lordship may direct for us.
The report sport are stated to be a resident of village. Village Kurwa. The district of Bargot. Filing for writ application, he challenges the notice. Annexed to the writ application, they take
18-12-25 ऊपर लिखा है
18-12-25 वो signature है issued by the prosecutor Borger. The state notice is in ODI. The result of the notice indicates that the petitioner has occupied a land granted under the Vasundhara Yojana. The village and is cultivating the same land and has been directed to vacate within 7 days. The representation made in at Annexure 2 is in English. Petitioner has signed the application in ODI. In all probability, without understanding the contents.
My lord, last two. The contents of this application also drafted under my instruction Same are also read over next.
ସେଇଟା କଣ ସବୁ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Justify OPD ସେଇଟା ଓକିଲ ସେଇଟା ଭାବିବା କଥା ସେଇଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଠି ମରାମତି କରାହଉଛି।
Right.
ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆପଣ ଓକିଲ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବେ ତାହେଲେ ଓକିଲ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ହିଁ ନାହିଁ।
Right.
କିଛି ମରାମତି କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ।
ହଜୁର।
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ରେସ୍
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବା କଥା ଅନ୍ୟ ଜାଗାରେ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜାଗାରେ ଆପଣ ଚାଷ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ସେଠି ହବ।
ପାଇବ କଣ ଥିବ ଘର ପାଇଁ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଜାଗା ବସା ହେଇଛି ଜାଗା ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ପାଣି ଜମୁନଥିବ ରାସ୍ତା ଥିବ there are some ମାନେ features of a habitable plot of land.
Man.
Whereas a gahira villa can be anything anywhere. Talk about it. Though it is stated, though it is mentioned in the application that the petitioner has been explained the contents of the application in Oriya and he has understood. But the application has been made for settlement of land under Orissa Prevention of Land Encroachment Act 1972, with the rules 1985. Whereas the notice to the petitioner is not to cultivate land allotted under the Vasundhara Yojana, which is a scheme of allotment of dwelling houses to village, so to citizens at villages. At this stage, the Lord Council for the petitioner seeks leave of the court to withdraw the application to move the authority for refusal of his grievances. The Lord Easy response submits that if the petitioner moves the authority, for reversal of any of his demands.
within a period of
See, ଯାଇପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ ସେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ରଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବିଲକୁଲ ବି ଯିବେନି।
ଯିବୁ ହଜୁର within a month ମାନେ
within a month
ଚାଷ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ଅଛି
ଚାଷ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦବ।
ତାପରେ କରିବା କଥା ନୁହେଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା ଦେବ ବସୁଥିଲା
ମାସେ
within a month.
The same time we did within academic law. The application is disclosed.
ମାସେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମାସରେ କରିଦବ ଷ୍ଟାଟସ୍ କୁ ଦେଇ।
ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ମୁଁ ଚାଷ କରିବି ତାପରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ ବାଇଗଣ ଲଗେଇଲା
ଚାଷ ତ ଆଉ ଚାଷ
ବାଇଗଣ ଲଗେଇଦେଲି ଫୁଲ ହେଇଲାଣି ଆପଣ ବର୍ଷା ପତ୍ର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର your scheme is different. ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଏବେ ବି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ ଭଲ ବର୍ଷା ହଉଛି ଧାନ ରହିବେ କେବେ ଅମଳ କରିବେ ତ ଆପଣ ଏବେଠୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯାହା କହୁଛି ତାଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଠୁ କରିବା କଥା କରନ୍ତୁ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଯାତ୍ରା କରନ୍ତୁ।
appropriate authority move
Mr. Behra, to be the interest of the person.
ସେ
ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଜାଗାରେ ଚାଷ କଲେ ତାଙ୍କର ଗଛ ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ ଅଥରିଟି ଗଲେ ତ ଭାଙ୍ଗିକି କିଛି ଘର କଲେ
ଏଇ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଯଦି ହଜୁର ନେଇକି ଦେବେ ନା ସେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଦେବେ ଘରଟା।
ପ୍ରିଫିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ଭାବିଲେ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଓପିଡିରେ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ସେ ଦେଖିଲେନି କଣ ହଉଛି ସେଇଠି ସେ ଅନ୍ୟ କୋଉଠି ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ କଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଖାଲି ଚାଷ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବିଲରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ତମକୁ ଘର ଫର ରହୁଛି ଏଇଟା ନେଇଛି
ନା ନା ଏଇଟା ଓପିଏଲି 83 ମସିହାରେ କରିଥିଲେ 91 ମସିହାରେ କରିଥିଲେ ମତେ କ ଫର୍ମ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ମୋ ବାପାଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ତାପରେ 21 ମସିହାରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ବି ଫାଇନ ପତ୍ର ଦେଇଛି 21 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାପରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ଏବେ ନୋଟିସ୍ କାଇଁ
ଏବେ ଆଉ ଏବେ ଖାଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତମକୁ ହଟେଇ ଦିଆଯିବ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଅପିଲରେ ଯିବି ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ କହୁଛି କିଛି କରିବେନି ଆପଣ
ନା ମୁଁ ଅପିଲରେ ଯିବି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଯେହେତୁ
ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ କିଛି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଖାଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେବି ଶିବନ ସାର୍ ବି କହିବେ ହଁ କିଛି କରିବେନି
Your Lordship may grant liberty to file an appeal within a month.
Basis से वो direction ना देते सब semblance of basis वाला
ना इधर notice करना दे बताया किसी notice फोटिस करना था
As I told you, no any case is kept pending. The day it is fine is imposed, the case is closed. कैसे order कर दियो? आपन पर एथि के पैसा दाखल करबे
ନା ଗ ଫର୍ମ ବି ଦିଅନ୍ତି।
ତାପରେ ସରିଲା। That is what I am telling you. Call form in 91 will not be kept pending after 35 years.
ଏବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସବୁ ଭାଙ୍ଗୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଭାଙ୍ଗିଦେବେ। ମୁଁ ଅପିଲିକି ଯିବି ହଜୁର, ଖାଲି ଲିବର୍ଟି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ ଅପିଲିକି ଯିବି।
ମୋ ପାଖରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ସାର୍, କୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ତ ଲେଖିବି ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା, କୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ଅପିଲ ତ ମୁଁ ଲେଖିବି।
ସେ ଲିକେଷ୍ଟ ଥ୍ରେଟନିଂ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଭାଙ୍ଗିବୁ।
ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ ପେଜ 27 କୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏଇ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ।
that I became major, and after death of my father I have been possessing the same, cultivating the same in order to mitigate.
କୌଣସି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉଟା ଚାଷ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିରେ ଆପଣ ଏଭିକ୍ସନ ନୋଟିସ ଯଦି ହବ ଆପଣ ଚାଷ ବନ୍ଦ କରିବେ। OPL is for dwelling purpose, dwelling purpose. ଆଉ କଣ ଭାଙ୍ଗିବେ? The resident of place to who are in the district of Bangalore has approached this spot with the prayer to
Settle the land.
settle the land, which is expected to have been destroyed by him. Before coming to this court, the parliamentary application by the visitation, there is certain challenge in solution. Bracket annexure 4, the petitioner has moved the authority, stating us. Page 57, paragraph 3 quote bracket. Apparently, the petitioner is incompetent. He's cultivating a land belonging to the government.
Isam is gochar. Gochar land.
ସେଇଟା ବି ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଭୁଲଭାଲ। ଆପଣ ଦେଖୁନା ଠିକ ଆଉ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏରେ ଯୋଉଟା 27 ଚକ ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର 831 ଚକ ଫଟୋ 32 ହେଇପାରେ ପଚରେ ହେଇପାରେ।
ପତିତ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା, ମୁଁ ଆରୱାର୍ଡଟା ଦେଇଛି, ପତିତ ଅଛି।
Government. But Lord AC referring to the Kisama plan with Gochar submits that it is objectionable, it cannot be occupied and cultivated. But
32-48 ପତିତ।
Application is exposed to further like that. The petitioner is entitled to any settlement of any land under the provision of law or the scheme of the government. It's a approach to authority. Authorities are too late to consider the same and to pass appropriate orders matter and should come. This will approach the authority by making a proper application supported by all such documents.
One thing ma'am, so 32-48 ଗୋଚର କହିଲେ ନା ପତିତ ଅଛି କିସ? ପେଜ 22।
Sir, और कोटा गोचर ଅଛି। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟ୍ରମ୍ପ କାର୍ଡ ଅଛି ଗୋଚର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଗୋଚର କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକଲି ଏଟା କଲ୍ଟିଭେସନ ରେ ଏକା ଅଛି। But cultivation ରେ କଣ ହବ ସେଟା ସେଠି ଗୋଳମାଳ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, ତାପରେ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଦେଇଥିଲେ OPL।
ଆଜ୍ଞା। All right.
Yes. The chapter 5 of the petition. Yes,
Sir, this petitioner is having the dwelling house over plot number 665, which is the Basti Jogya is in the ROR matters. And adjacent to that is 1184, which is Gramya Jungle matters. Partly boundary is in Gramya Jungle, Basti, this petitioner has dwelling house since last 60 years matters. His father was there when the COP form and COP form was issued by the Tahsildar under OPL Act, my lords, but unfortunately he died in the month of January this month. Thereafter, no notice has been issued to the legal heirs of this late my lords Balyar Singh, and no proper opportunity has been given to us to settle the land in our favor as per the Section 7.
So your contention is that the sixth petitioner to park in a enclosed land, so you will continue to occupy that.
We have been in since last 60 years, man. So we have a right under the Section 7 and 8 also, man, to settle the land in our favor, man.
But he's only 52.
Who is 52, man?
Petitioner.
This petitioner's father notice was issued to Rankanath Balyar Singh. Petitioner is now his son, my lords. Petitioner's father was died, my lords, January.
So Rankanath could not file a writ application.
No. Pradipta Kumar Balyar Singh.
So you moved the appellate authority.
I'll file the first settlement, man. So that liberty may be given to the Tahsildar. I'll file the proper application under Section 7 as well as 8A also.
But without challenging the order under the OPD Act.
Man, 10, Annex 10, man.
In appeal, how do you proceed further? You have to move that in appeal.
I have a right also, man, also under Section 7 and 8 also before the Tahsildar. That since no notice has been issued to us, my lords, mean so I'm not. Man. Annex 4 also, man, sir, 665. That is also Basti Jogya. I have been staying there since last 60 years of my country.
You are not encroached.
No, man, I'm not encroached.
But because Oriya can you do
Again.
Annex 9 का पढ़ो.
Again.
अपन का आदेश पढ़ने अपना केस नंबर 11 पढ़ने.
Again. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅବଗତ ମଜା ମୁକ୍ତ
केस नंबर इज करेक्ट 11/2025.
Yes, ରଙ୍ଗନାଥ ନା ସେଟା ବାପାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ରଙ୍ଗନାଥ ନାଁରେ ପାଇଲେ ସାର୍ ରଙ୍ଗନାଥ ମରିଯାଇଛି ତାଙ୍କ ଦେହ ଫେହ ଖରାପ ଥିଲା ଆମେ କେହି ଆପିୟର କରି ଜାଣିପାରିଲୁନି।
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଆଦେଶ ମତେ ମୌଜା ମୁକ୍ତାପୁରକୁ
ହଁ ମୁକ୍ତାପୁରକୁ ତହସିଲ ଅମିନ ନିର୍ମଳ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ସାହୁଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଯାଇ ସରଜମିନି ତଦନ୍ତ ତଥା ବାପ ଚିହ୍ନଟ କରିବାରେ ଜଣାଗଲା ମୌଜା ମୁକ୍ତାପୁର ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର 1184 ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ରକବା 285 ଡିସମିଲ ଉପରେ ଅବରୋଧକାରୀ ରଙ୍କନାଥ ବଳିଆର ସିଂ ହଁ ମାଇ ଫାଦର ମ୍ୟାନର୍ସ ବେଆଇନ ଭାବରେ ପଥର ପାଚେରୀ ନିର୍ମାଣ କରି
ରଙ୍କନାଥ ବଳିଆର ସିଂ ବେଆଇନ ପଥର ପାଚେରୀ ନିର୍ମାଣ କରି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଉକ୍ତ ପ୍ଲଟ ଉପରେ କୌଣସି ଛାତଘର ନିର୍ମାଣ କରାଯାଇ ନାହିଁ। ଆପଣ କଣ
ଏଥିରେ ଛାତଘର କରିନି ଆନେକ୍ସର 4 ଲର୍ଡସିପ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ସି ଆନେକ୍ସର 4 ରେ ଯୋଉ ନୋଟିସଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା 665 ସେଟା ବି ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଅଛି 26 ନମ୍ବର ପେଜରେ। ଏତ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅବଗତି ନିମନ୍ତେ ଜଣାଇ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ମୁକ୍ତପୁର ମୌଜାର ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର 427 ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର 665 ରକବା କିସମ ବସ୍ତି ଯୋଗ୍ୟ ଓ ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର 1184 ରକବା 285 କିସମ ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ସରକାର ଯୋଉ ବିନା ଅନୁମତି ଦଖଲ କରି
ଆପଣ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ପୁରା ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିକାଲ ଟୁ ଦ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ସର୍ଭେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ
ହଁ ହଁ
ସେଇ ଖାତା ପ୍ଲଟ ସବୁ ସମାନ।
ଏଠି ମୁଁ ଘର 60 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା କରିକି ସେ ରହି ଆସିଛି
ପାଚେରୀ ଅଛି ଆପଣ
ଏଇଟାରେ ପାଚେରୀ ଅଛି 1184 ରେ ମୋ ଘରର ପାଚେରୀଟା ଅଛି ହେଲେ ବି ପାଚେରୀ ଯେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ମାଇଲର୍ସ ଲର୍ଡସିପ ଅଲରେଡି ଫିକ୍ସଡ ଦ ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ୍ସ
ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲରେ ଲର୍ଡସିପ ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ କିଛି ହବନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଆଫ୍ଟର ୱାନ୍ସ ଏ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଅଲୱେଜ ଏ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ 1982 ଫରେଷ୍ଟ କନଜରଭେସନ ଆକ୍ଟ
ନା ନା ଏଇ ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଆସିବନି ସେଟା ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଅଲଗା ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଆସିବ କି ସମୟ ଲର୍ଡସିପ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ସି ଲର୍ଡସିପ ଫିକ୍ସ ଦ ଗାଇଡଲାଇନ୍ସ ହାଉ ଦ ରିମୁଭାଲ ଅଫ ଦ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର କ୍ୟାନ୍ ବି ମେଡ୍ ଲର୍ଡସିପ
ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ ସେଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଏକ୍ସପୋଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
it has to abide by TN Godavarman.
It has to be
abide by TN Godavarman. TN Godavarman has made. See, we are also facing problem.
না এটা ঘর সাইডটা ড্যামেজ হয়ে গেল
Whatever.
আমি তো ঘরের সাইড কে আসছি রহি আসছি 60-70 মানে জমিদার পুরো সময় রহি আসছি ଯାହା ବି ଆମର ଗୋଟେ ଲ ଅଛି ନା ସେକ୍ସନ 7 ଆମେ ଯାଇକି କହିପାରିବୁ ଯେ ମତେ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଯଦି ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିବେ ଅଲଗା କଥା ଏଇଟା ହବ ଓପିଏଲ ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ କଭର କରୁନି ଗୋଚର କଭର କରୁଛି ରୋଡ କଭର କରୁଛି ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଆଜ୍ଞା କିନ୍ତୁ ଗ୍ରାମ୍ୟ ଜଙ୍ଗଲଟା କଭର କରୁନି ମୁଁ ଦେଖି ହେଲାଣି ଲେଟ୍ ମି ଟ୍ରାଏ ମ୍ୟାଡମ୍ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଅଦର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି 6 No, no, it may not be let there be a demarcation, may not be a Gamma jungle. It is adjacent to my house, which is Basti Jogya minor. What I honestly pray, my lords, but not. ମାନେ ସେଇ ଭିତରେ ମୁଁ ଆସୁଛି କି ନାହିଁ ସେ ବାଉଣ୍ଡରୀ ଭିତରେ ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି ମତେ ଖାଲି ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଦିଅ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଆଇ ହାଭ୍ ନଟ୍ ଗିଭେନ୍ ଆନ୍ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି
କେତେବେଳେ ଦିଆହବ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କରିବେ ସେ ଆପଣ ଯାହା କରିବା କଥା ମୁଁ ଆପଣ ପଚାରୁଛି
ହଁ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କରିବି
ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବି ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କରିକି କରିବି ନା
ପିଟିଶନର ବିଫୋର ଦିସ୍ କୋର୍ଟ has challenged the order dated 23/6/2006 and order dated 4/7/2006.
No opportunity.
23/26 ଟା କୋଉଠି ଅଛି
ऊपर ता ऊपर टा ଅଛି ସେଇ ପେଜ ରେ ऊपर ଅଛି 23/26
पेज सर
पेज 42
ଏ ବୟସଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦେଖାଇ 4 ସାର୍ मुझे गोटे केस
हाँ
orders dictated orders turan in the enforcement case 11/25 they submitted that no as per the report of the revenue inspector SICO after measurement by the Council Army as reported by letter dated letter number 1/26 a boundary a wall has been constructed on plot number 1184 area acre 0.250 Moja Muktapur is some Gramya jungle. But the entire enforcement is not on the Gramya jungle and lot number 1180 पूछे थे
1184 ଟା ହଉ ସେ କହିବା କଥା କାମ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ 665 को 665 की बस्ती जगह आई हैव गिवन द आरआर
but the adjacent plots
665
are not in the Kisam of Gramya jungle and the petitioner has a right over petitioner has a legal right to seek settlement of the land which has been encroached by
my forefathers.
The logic here is referring to description of the land permits that the land in Rakita Khata, Rakita to that reserve. So Gramya jungle cannot be allotted. It's settled. At this stage, the Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall move the authority. It's the order of eviction. Passed by orders of eviction passed by 23/26, that's at 26.
Okay, by the Tahsildar.
The Tahsildar.
Begumi.
The appropriate authority. Begumi. Submits that a breathing space may be given for approaching the authority. Now we have the Lord Counsel for the petitioner and the Lord AC for the opposite party. State. The writ application is disposed of, observing that the petitioner shall move the appropriate authority within a period of 3 weeks, along with application for seeking any interim relief under the provisions of law as if they are available. Okay, that's it. It is. Move by continuity to the date for this.
20 August.
20 August. The PC, August 2020, status to other dates regarding right that the acreage ownership and possession of the land shall be maintained by the petitioner as well as the occupants. In case the petitioner does not move the appropriate appellate authority against the order, it takes so and so. By today, after today's CPC, as stated before this court, this order would not have any effect.
The lordship to academic system, lordship have already given a very good yes, Honorable Supreme Court has given a direct chance. How the structure should be.
Regional project
हाँ जो मैं बुलडोजर केस टारे देखिंदी बढ़िया
ଏଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବୁଲଡୋଜର ନୁହଁ
नहीं ईपी केस टार सब स्टेट को लागू आप देइछ कॉमन
बुलडोजर केस तो
गाइडलाइंस कॉमन गाइडलाइंस टू माइंड so more say structure का जिसमें से notice टा देना है actually
but Daniel Jungle has a impact of closing many things in conduct
yeah
because of Rajagiri to Daniel Jungle Kotak is small university Kotak is Bhubaneswar secretary is a jungle
से सब रही जाय सेमती केतोडे
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଅନ୍ଧାରୁଆ ଭାବନ୍ତୁ ସେପଟେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଅଛି ସେ ତ ଘର ହଉଛି ସେଟା କଥା ନୁହଁ ବଟ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ପାଚେରୀ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ରିକ୍ୱାରିଂ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ପ୍ଲଟ୍ ହାଉସ୍ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକ୍ ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ପାଚେରୀ କରିଛନ୍ତି ପାଚେରୀଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ଘରକୁ ଲାଗିକି ପାଚେରୀଟା
ରିପୋର୍ଟ
ବାରିଟା
have not constructed anything in that area କୌଣସି ଛାତ ଘର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେଥିରେ କରି 665 ଆଜ୍ଞା 665 ଚାଲ ଟ୍ରାଇ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ମୋବିଲାଇଜ
50
May I please your lordship?
for the category of the above Amit Prasad of the petitioner.
The opposite party has ignored the order dated 10/3/2026 and deliberately passes an order on 9/3/2026 about the certificate case number 247 of 2024.
9/3 order টা আউথরে কইটা
10/3 re the honorable court itself has passed an order. Deliberately she had taken on 9/3 and passes an order about this certificate case and dispose of thereafter it has been disposed of.
Even if your allegation is true, how will be a content?
Because she has
This court will not be a expedition to find out
Previous-
the 9/3 or 10/3. We challenge that order in 9/3 because your ultimate relief.
previously we have gone through a writ petition. She haven't followed that order in writ petition number.
That you have said, because it's a discussion. After you have said that, that's a response. The response is if you want any redressal of your grievance, you have to challenge that.
After that also she is not following up in this case.
The order is not to challenge.
Yes, they have challenged.
You have challenged.
Yes. Your lordship, sir. Lordship was pleased to also stay that proceeding.
That's already এটা আছে আপনার পাখে
In writ petition 10583878. Thank you.
So nothing survived. And connect council for the just what I will show that as an the sir alleges non-compliance of the order dated last week today 26. Sorry. Last week today 26. That March 2026 passed in the petition number 57/2026. He submitted that pursuant to the state order, the Mr. Pursuant to the state order, they can take 3 before the petitioner could move the authority. The authority has purportedly passed order from not in collegials. The Joint Access that the council has obtained instruction by letter number 7896 stated it is put into this. From the office of the sub-collector of Bhubaneswar. And the copy of
Yes.
and produce a copy along with the names. The more time to read it. He further reads the notice of this court that the order passed by the authority has been challenged. The order dated 19/2026 passed by the office of the sub-collector of Bhubaneswar. Proceeding number 247/2004 has been challenged in WPC number 10587 of 2026 by order dated 30 reportations. This court has issued notice and also has passed interim order directing stay of operation of the said order counting collegials. In view of the above, nothing sufficed for application of the present application. Application is product. It's they do that. No, perfect. Is the office.
Memory.
Yes.
Last occasion I saw copy personally on AJ Mr. Lenka.
Copy not served served which will
Personally तो दे देते थे.
mobile copy पहुंच रहा है?
Yes.
Yes.
But here, this process of I want some time. The process of selection was challenged, and since the party was taken the brief, so I could not represent it when the case was called. Your Lordship dismissed the case.
The order is not exactly dismissal of substitution. The merits have also been noted. If you want, it can be restored. But you have to get over those facts noted in order dated orders and bias.
সেটা অর্ডারটা ডাউনলোড করে প্রিপেয়ার হতে থেকে আবেদন আছে
I got your person. I am saying something else. Even if you say that it is restored, but you have to take care of the propositions noted in the order dated 57/2020.
Lord, in the writ petition WA, I have given the
Just take it.
Lord, the writ petition way.
Look at para 5.
Yes. Now, your Lordship has explained everything.
So then suppose now even I restore that paras 5 to 7 5 to 7 cannot be again rewritten. Restoration will have the same effect.
Well, I have
Actually restore but
just what a counter
the fact that it is not a case of simple non-appeal dismissed.
No, Lord, I do
Time was granted.
well, I do admit they have filed a counter. I have to file the rejoinder and then Lordship can counter file. Okay.
नहीं counter.
Your Lordship may recall the order so that can be.
No, I can only restore, but I record that order matter was considered. Must understand. That was considered at length in your absence, but the facts and the merit, I mean, the propositions have been discussed. Yes, Mr. Kishore, to be restored.
Let me.
IE number 6 of 2026. It is submitted by the Joint Counsel for the petitioner referring to the order dated to Chhattisgarh that he has served the copy of the IE of the AGA. The Additional Study Council endorses the same, submits that he has received copy of the IE. The counsel for the petitioner has adjournment, but it shall be listed in this next time.
70.
After 1 week एक था वो
17 of tied up matter. It happened material.
आगे
This after the one.
17, I am filing the objection to CNCL as well as condonation of bill. Solve the copy.
This is for
Lordship not fix it to 6th for the.
ते चंचल आसो subject है ना वाला old process
13th year lordship have kept some matter.
ताको लिस्ट भी से करे short date है ना वाला old
The counsel for the opposite party submits that he has filed an objection to both the IEs seeking condonation of delay and setting an abatement of
recalling
for recalling of the order. Dated 17 January 26.
days in no
23 no.
23 not
23 past WPC number 11 22 no
22 no 23
WPC number 11238 of 2005. Copy of the both the replies have been served on the
one copy one
deletion to the copy of the application. The replies have been filed in the registry in course of the day, scanned copy updated. The matters have been listed after 1 week or so.
हाँ वो कैसा होता है
So I think listed next week.
next
is available next.
Okay.
18.
close
please, Your Lordship, I pray for a short adjournment, Lordship.
Extension.
My lords, I humbly submit that here, my lords, an application for extension of time has been filed in your lordship's order. And there, my lords, when I sought for instruction, it has come to my knowledge that there they are praying for adjournment on the ground that they have filed an application for extension of time here. एटी टाइम मागु जदि सेठी ए कहउछन जे एटी पेंडिंग अछि बोली आपण सेठी की अर्जन करन एनक्रोचमेंट केस मिलर्स
कोन जहां कोटे डिसाइड करंतु
गोटे गोटे चूज कर दे योर लॉर्डशिप्स ऑर्डर इज नॉट बीइंग गिवन इफेक्ट टू बिकॉज़ ही इज ओनली नॉट कोऑपरेटिंग मिलर्स
टुडे इज स्टिल इंटरेस्टिंग जे तो चारटा बाजरा से पास हो
नेक्स्ट वीक को आसमे
आपण ना सर
एबी मलिक
फॉर द पिटिशनर आईए 11765 of 2026 आपण एक्सटेंशन ने कोन करी और भांगिबे
No, Lordship. I am solely prayer for Lordship for the status को जति की दिया
गला एक्सटेंशन देले कोन हो घर तो स्टेटस को से जाई परिबनु अल्टीमेटली कोन भांगिबे ना जे घर रखिबे ना कोन
lordship had been pleased to protect him till the filing of the appeal. Now he has filed the appeal and there is a diary number. Now he is saying that ethi appeal ta file kala par the interim order of this honorable court goes. Now it is on the appellate authority whether he will give a status quo or not. It is on his jurisdiction. He is praying for extension of time here so that their millers they will say that the honorable court has been pleased to extend the time. Therefore,
the petitioner is prays for time for adjournment in absence of the arguing counsel. The matter shall be listed when this bench is available next.
19.
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ବୁଝୁନା ଯେ ଗୋଟେ conditional order that order I have passed for extension ନେଲେ ବି para 10 already is there.
Yes.
So it has sufficient indulgence.
See it last time.
Review my order earlier order.
Lordship.
I'm not sitting in review. Extension for the consensus.
ଅସୁବିଧା ଲାଷ୍ଟ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଛୋଟ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ମୁଁ ତ ଦେଇ ହିଁ ପାରିବିନି I have preempted myself.
My lords, in item number 90, your lordship may kindly see your lordship. Sorry, I beg your apology.
If the petitioner does not file any appeal as order taken by Orissa service, this order passes with the applications and they have no effect.
My lords.
So that I was pointing out, which was by extending
Ma'am,
and thing can happen. Yes.
Non-compliance with the order dated.
Your lordship, may kindly see the lordship's written instructions issued by the alleged contemner before your lordships. He has mentioned that the case cited on the subject, it is to state, has your lordship got a hard copy of the instructions?
Yes.
My lords, the collector and district magistrates, Baleshwar, this office requested the petitioner Shri Dilip Kumar Sahoo, son of Sibod Narayan Sahoo, so and so, to remain present, and the undersigned once again requested to the petitioner to remain present at 10 a.m. And the postal was it came back with the year that the address is not present, and thereafter we have again sent a special messenger.
Can be shared with Mr. the Lord Council, Mr. Mr.
Mallards.
Yes.
So, could you have a copy?
Millards, I can provide it to him by WhatsApp, Millards. But my humble submission is an internal communication between the executive engineer and the office of the Advocate General.
The direction was issued to the.
Now, Millards, my humble submission is that the petitioner has been traced out. We have managed to trace him out. We have been in contact with him. We have sought for only 2 weeks' time to comply with the court's order. 2 weeks' time. We'll comply with the court's order. Let him submit, then thereafter we will.
Our grievance was that they have to remove the soil from the Nayanjuri, adjacent to the land of the petitioners, without constructing the wall, protection wall.
So now the superintendent engineer Baleshwar R&D has found so they will do the need. They will do the need. The
Copy so that.
Yeah. This is the affidavit file
actually, they should have filed an affidavit. I bowed on, Millers. But the thing is that they sent this instruction yesterday night, Millers. So I was.
Standing counsel for the opposite party. The petitioner, the Lord hard-running counsel for the petitioner. The application. Non-compliance of order dated submission service passed in the number 2185 of 24 has been analyzed. The pursuant to the direction by order dated 942025, the Lord Additional Standing Council has obtained instruction from the Office of the Superintending Engineer Baleshwar, PALSS WER. Bracket roads and building review -1. The same letter is dated right. That as per the directions of the collector district magistrate Baleshwar, the petitioner Dilip Kumar Sahoo was requested to attend the office, attend the court of collector and district magistrate on the Article service. With a letter dated Article service by post. Thereafter, another request was made by office letter dated 3/5/20 service. So, both the letters were returned with postal remarks, no such addressee under the Sahapada Division Patta contents. Thereafter, the said postal remarks and non-service of the letters were intimated to the collector by the office letter taken from show the first service It's further stated in the letter from the superintending engineer that the petitioner has been traced out, and the next date of hearing shall be fixed before the collector. Date suggest kale apna seta kari paribe to Mishra.
My lord, the petitioner will be intimated. We have traced him out. We will intimate him, and then he will attend. The petitioner may suggest it.
Well, wait.
Sir,
My lord, 12-8. Let it be 12-8.
okay.
The only thing is that, my lords, August 15 टा पाखरे थिबो तो 12th रो August 15 ପାଇଁ ଯଦି କଲେକ୍ଟର बिजी ରହିବେ ଯେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
15 ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କଲେ
ସ୍ୱାଧୀନ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବେ
Your lordship knows the
17/8/2026.
yeah, my 17-8.
Same date, the superintending engineer shall also be intimated by the London National Standing Council to do the needful. Sorrow shall also be communicated to the collector Baleshwar by the London National Standing Council. Proceeding happens with them. The petition is happens with them. Item 20.
ଏଇଟା ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲେ ଭଲ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଯଦି ଯାହା କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା
DBI, this petitioner is way ahead of you. हम कई बात हम जब पोस्टल वाला इतना पहले नहीं है सुपरिटेंडेंट तो से obviously the strategy is well known. माने is indicated. Well known माने आपने जोड़ा बोलते से आगे आके आप करीबे नहीं will drag out.
better no
ଏଥର appear ନ କଲେ ରିଟର୍ନ ଅର୍ଡର କରିଦବୁ
ସେଟା କମ୍ପିଟିସନ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ମାଟିର ପଇସାଟା
ନାଇଁ ସେ ନୟନ ଯୋଉ ମାଟିଟାକୁ ଖୋଳି ଦେଇ ଆଙ୍କ ଆଡଜସେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ଲଟ ନେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ହଁ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ସନ ୱାଲ ଦେଇକି ସେମାନେ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ମାଟି ତାଙ୍କ ଜମି ଗୁଡା ଟୋଟାଲ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା
I think can be sorted out if you ask the authorities ତାଙ୍କର ଯଦି
I'll talk with you.
protection wall ବି କରିଦେବେ
କରିଦେବେ ସେ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ସାଇନ୍ କଥା ହେଇଛି ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ only the thing is that since there was a compliance waiting that was
you don't insist that the RNB କରିବେ ଯିଏ ବି ହେଲେ କରିଦେଲେ ହବ
ଯିଏ ହେଲେ କରନ୍ତୁ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ଦେଇ କରନ୍ତୁ
done appears for the petitioner. Though the matter is called twice over, one before the end of the day's proceeding, that further opportunities, the matter shall be dismissed. It is 6-6. You got it?